Eugène Fromentin was a French painter and writer, now better remembered for his writings. Life. He was born in La Rochelle. After leaving school he studied for some years under Louis Courbet, the landscape painter. Fromentin was one of the earliest pictorial interpreters of Algeria, having been able, while quite young, to visit the land and people that suggested the subjects of most of his works, and to store his memory as well as his portfolio with the picturesque and characteristic details of North African life. In 1849, he was awarded a Medal of the Second Class. In 1852, he paid a second visit to Algeria, accompanying an archaeological mission, and then completed the minute study of the scenery of the country and of the habits of its people, which enabled him to give to his after-work the realistic accuracy that comes from intimate knowledge. His books include Les Maîtres d'Art Trefoil, an influential appreciation of early Netherlandish painting and the Northern Baroque of the old masters of Belgium and Holland. Dominique and Summer in the Sahara. In Les Maîtres d'Art Trefoil he deals with the complexity of paintings by Rubens, Rembrandt and others, the style and the artist's emotions at the time of creating the masterpieces. He is also one of the first art critics to approach the subject of the old masters from a personal point of view, being a painter himself. He also puts the work in a social, political and economic context, as the Dutch Golden Age painting developed shortly after Holland won its independence. The book developed from articles for journals. Meyer Shapiro has written an essay on Fromentin. Eugène Fromentin is critic. His first great success was produced at the Salon of 1847 by the Gorges de la Schiffer. Among his more important works are La Place de la Brèche Constantine, Enterrement Mora, Bêtles Nègres, Audience chez un Chalif, Burger Kabul, Couriers Arabes, Bivouac Arabe, Chasse au Forçon, Fauconnier Arabe, Chasse au Ecuton, Voleurs de Nuit, Centaures et Arabes attaqués par un lion, All de Muleteers, Le Nil, Un Souvenir d'Esna. Fromentin, who maintained that art is the expression of the invisible by means of the visible, was much influenced in style by Eugène Delacroix. His works are distinguished by striking composition, great dexterity of handling and brilliancy of color. In them is given with great truth and refinement the unconscious grandeur of barbarian and animal attitudes and gestures. His later works, however, show signs of an exhausted vein and of an exhausted spirit, accompanied of course by physical enfeeblement. But it must be observed that Fromentin's paintings show only one side of a genius that was perhaps even more felicitously expressed in literature, though with less profusion. Dominique, first published in the Revue des Deux Mondes in 1862, and dedicated to George Sand, is remarkable among the fiction of the century for delicate and imaginative observation and for emotional earnestness. Fromentin's other literary works are Visits artistiques, Simples pèlerinages, Un écoute dans le Sahara, une écoute dans le Sahel. In 1876 he was an unsuccessful candidate for the Academy. He died suddenly at La Rochelle on August 27, 1876.